Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to this edition of Mocs News. This week, we take a look into the dangers of the corona pandemic, find out how UTC is keeping us safe.
This week ends off Black History Month. See how our Mocs ended this month off with a bang.
Are you looking for something fun to do this weekend? Stay tuned for Chattanooga with our Timothy McCurry.
I'm Shirley Lundy.
And I'm Lundy Longstreth. Your news starts now.
The world is in complete panic as the coronavirus continues to spread without any signs of slowing down. On Wednesday, the CDC released a report telling Americans that in the coming weeks, we can expect an outbreak here in the States. And it did not take too long before more and more cases of the SARS-like disease were detected. In fear of causing a panic, Mike Pence has taken a stand between the communication of healthcare officials and the public by controlling what information is released.
The coronavirus has affected two of our Chattanooga natives. John and Connie Becker were quarantined on a cruise ship in Japan. They are currently at the Lackland Air Force Base for a total of 3 weeks where they are receiving tests for the SARS-like disease. 3 people have died from the cruise ship and 5 more people at the base have tested positive. Authorities will release the Chattanooga couple if they don't have the virus. Your Mocs News team will keep you updated on this story.
UTC recently sent out an email informing students that they will continue to monitor the coronavirus by partnering with the UTC Emergency and Risk Management, University Health Services, the Student Life, and several other organizations. Go to our website to find out more. People on campus got to find out if they are heart healthy with an event called And the Beat Goes On. UTC nursing students gave blood pressure checks this week in the University Center. They also measured body composition and answered questions about heart health. All it took was 10 minutes of your time and you got a free t-shirt too.
What do you get when you mix sugar and cream with liquid nitrogen? Ice cream. Students and faculty whipped up the sweet treat this week. It's part of the Spring Open House for Chemistry and Physics. It's an interesting experiment that's cool to see how it works.
So what we do is we take this super cold liquid, which is just frozen atmosphere, frozen nitrogen. So let's pour a little. You see it evaporates immediately. And then we take this super cold liquid and we pour it into a mixture of cream and sugar. And then we stir very quickly. And what that's going to do is that's going to flash freeze the cream and sugar.
Experts say don't rush to sample because the liquid nitrogen has to completely evaporate, or you might burn your mouth. What made it more fun was you had the choice of a breakfast cereal for a topping. Our personal favorite was Reese Puffs.
This week, students were able to glide the night away from midterms with a skate party to remember.
And it was also free. Our Jemiah Beatty has the story.
Thanks, anchors. I'm Jemiah Beatty with Mocs News, and tonight we're here at the Hamilton Place Skate Center where students were able to get out of their dorms for a free night of fun. This event was put on by the Office of Family Engagement and the Multicultural Affairs Center.
This week, students were able to set down their books and skate with their fellow Mocs. Spirits were high as they laughed, tripped, and danced the night away. The Office of Student and Family Engagement and the Multicultural Affairs Center hosted this event with the students in mind. They rented out the skate center for the entire night and provided students transportation with free admission.
It was a good time to relieve stress and stuff, and I really like that UTC provided transportation because a lot of us can't get here without some kind of way, so that was cool, and yeah, the energy is really nice.
This event not only allowed students to de-stress, but it also got them out of their dorms for the night. Event coordinator Emily informed students how they can get involved on the types of events hosted on our campus.
Towards the end of this semester, we still have a lot of events planned, so make sure to check out our mock sync and things like that. There's going to be a lot of make and takes, just fun things for students to do and relax before finals. And then make sure to check out our survey that's going to be coming out soon and fill that out so we can get more of an insight of what you guys want to do for the fall semester.
All right, so if you missed out on this night of fun tonight, you can catch another event in the future. I'm Jeremiah Beatty with Mocs News. Back to the news desk.
That looked like so much fun. Thank you, Jeremiah. Now it's time for weather. This rain has really made walking to class a pain, don't you think?
Yes, this weather proves to be unpredictable. Patrick, what exactly can we expect from next week?
Did y'all see the snow this morning? This is video taken on the walk up Oak Street across campus. You can clearly see the big flakes coming down. Didn't stick, but it was still fun to have a little bit of snow today. Up on the mountains, people actually did see about an inch of snow. This makes for like 2 snows in the month. That's awesome. Today, we will have a cold one with a high of 48 and a low of 34, and there's going to be a 40% chance of rain. Things will start to warm up this weekend, though, with a high of 50 and a low of 29 on Saturday, and a high of 63 with a low of 46 on Sunday. We can expect more rain as the week starts up, with a 90% chance of rain on Monday and Tuesday. Monday, we will see a high of 59 and a low of 55. Tuesday will bring a high of 67 and a low of 58. Temps will start to fall again on Wednesday with a high of 61 and a low of 47. Thursday, we'll see a high of 60 and a low of 40. Next week, you'll need your jackets and rain boots to survive. I'm Patrick Redden. Have a nice weekend. Back to you.
Now it's time for sports. This week, one UTC tennis player receives a huge honor that comes after her big win.
Our women's and men's basketball team prepares for their final game. Our Bailey Biddle brings you the latest.
Thanks, guys. UTC's own Emma Van Hee was named the Southern Conference Women's Tennis Player of the Week for the matches played between February 18th and 24th. Van Hee is a junior who went 2-0 in singles and 2-1 in doubles. Chattanooga begins SoCon play on Friday at Furman. The Lady Mocs basketball team will be playing their regular season finale in the Roundhouse on Saturday and will be senior Lakeland Bolden's final regular season game as a Moc versus rival East Tennessee State University. The Lady Mocs are in second place in the SoCon and are currently 1 game behind UNCG with 2 games left in the regular season. Tip-off will be at 2 Eastern Time. The UTC men's basketball regular season finale will conclude right after the Lady Mocs play, and tip-off will be at 4:30 Eastern Time. The Mocs are in the middle of the pack in the SoCon and look to obtain a better seed for the upcoming SoCon tournament. They will square off against UNCG and look to end the regular season on a high note. I'm Bailey Bill with Mocs News. Have a good weekend.
Our Mocs News team is excited to reintroduce Chattanooga, a segment that will help you save money and find cool things to do right here in town.
Our Timothy McCurry brings you the latest.
Hi there, I'm Timothy McCurry, and on this segment of Chattanooga, I will give you the lowdown on local things to do around campus and around town that are either cheap or free. These free places are great to unwind and spend some quality time with friends. If you're missing the glory days of going to an arcade with friends, then the Coin Op Arcade Bar has something for you. They have a ton of video games, both old and new, pinball tables, and some nice homemade tacos too. Just be sure to come in before 10 p.m. if you are under 21. If you want more sweet pinball action, then check out the Chattanooga Pinball Museum downtown. There are plenty of old and new pinball machines waiting for you and your friends. And they also have the come and go wristbands, so if you leave, you can come back and pick up wherever you left off. If you want even more old school fun, Jefferson's put on a trivia night every Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. And it's free admission too, so you can take your buddies and can play along even if you're low on funds. That's all from me. Have a good weekend and treat yourself.
That does it for this edition of Mocs News. Thank you for joining us. Make sure to check out our website at mocsnews.com to continue following the news throughout the week.
And while you're there, make sure to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Have a great weekend from all of us here at Mocs News.